about yesterday, cutting out so early. The phone died on me. Still don't know all that's going on. I'll be here at least until Monday, and I think they're gonna transfer me to the urge rehab unit after Monday, I believe. I will be probably. Hey, American. I probably will be in the. Um, I'm doing better than what I was when I came in, American. Um, my arms are still very sore. I broke both my elbows on that ride. Um, they're going to be probably taking and putting me into rehab after Monday. It depends on how well I'm doing with these devices they gave me. They gave me a Kloth that is working somewhat. I can at least, you know, grab it and itch where I need to itch. And it was just itching up behind my ear. And they gave me a crude fork so I can now feed myself, which I couldn't before when I first came in. And then they've got the spoon that is like a squared off spoon that I can feed myself with. And then they got a pair of tongs that I use to wipe my butt with. You wouldn't think you could use tongs to wipe your butt, but you can. They're specially made tongs. The OT gal was in yesterday, and she gave me all these tools. I might be able to go home depending on if I get some kind of like assistance to make meals and wash my hair and stuff like that. But as far as feeding myself and toileting myself, I'll be able to do that. Um, Now with the help of these machines. Um, I'm probably going to be in rehab, like I said, for at least 6 to 8 weeks. Um, at least. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Hillbilly. Hi, Annie. Shrine Garden. What happened to me? I had a bike accident. A couple of days ago, I went over the handlebars on my e-bike. Hi, Dabble Legman. Dabble Legman. Anyways, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. At least I can now, at least move my arms a little bit better. This one doesn't move. The right one doesn't move as good as the left one right now. Oh, okay. Um, but yeah, I'm doing a little bit. Oh, I can tell you this. I can tell you what happened, Emily. I went ass over tickets on an electric bike and broke both my elbows. That's not very cool, but yeah, my e-bike has got two. Hey Bear, how you doing? My e-bike has got two speeds that stop and go. I'm going to be getting that worked out too, so that when I accelerate, that's what happened is when you accelerate, it doesn't accelerate right away, and then before you know it, it's catching, and then it takes off like a dirty shirt. And that's what happened. I hit the grass. I was not accelerating. When I hit the grass, I accelerated to get out of the grass and lost control of my vehicle, of my bike. So I broke both my elbows in the process of doing that. I'm okay though. I'm at least alive. Right? Like that. Um yes, please will you hit the like button, subscribe and share. Um I don't think I'll be doing much of a whole lot of anything but just sitting lives, and talking to you all. I can't motivate right now. I'm tethered to the chair right now. I'm tethered to the bed. Um, in fear of risk falls because of the injuries. So, um, I'm doing the best I can. I am still heavily sedated with pain medication. Um, they give me the pain medication every 6 hours. Thanks for the likes, everybody, and the prayers. I appreciate you all. I would not uh, be going live if it wasn't for my community. I'm at the Spires Hospital in Wausau, Bear Prospect. And how did I get here? I took and got on my bike after I broke my arms, got on my bike and rode it home, then picked up the bike with the broken arms and put it in my apartment. Then I sat down in my chair, in my reclining chair at home, and realized I needed help. And then called the ambulance from my place. And yeah, I'm at the Spires Hospital in Wausau, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But I got my resource, the resource cop from here in town. She showed up today and brought me some beautiful flowers. Just wait, I'll swing you around here real quick. Right there. She brought me the flowers in a mug. My favorite candy bar, which is the Milky Way down here, and a bottle of Coke, which I don't really drink Coke. I usually drink Dr. Pepper. But anyways, that's what she brought for me, and she's also going to be getting me into a different placement after I get out of here. I'm not going back to the same placement, and you all know why. Um, Thank you, Dorothy, and thank you for all the love and caring, guys. I would not, I can't express how much you guys mean to me. I really can't. I'm gonna cry here in a minute, okay? I'm so sorry. Thank you for the caring. Thank you, Careless. I've been seeing the cares. I watched a not Bent Fort, but Ozark Buck this morning. I also read Dorothy Richardson's Gmail. I've also have talked several times with Rusty and Bear and Annie. I've also talked with. I left a message with Troubled One. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you all for the support. I really appreciate your support. I really do. Um, thank you, Annie. Um, we'll get to hug when I come down there in May, at the end of May, because I am coming in May. There ain't no way I'm not coming in May. If I have to put out the, if what I'll do is I'll have my PT therapist or my physical therapist give me the exercises, and I can go down there and do them down there while I'm doing the get together. Because they've done that before for me too. When I had my brain injury, I had to do a lot of PT after, and they would send me home with PT exercises that I could do at home. So I'm sure that they can do that to me, do that this time too. Thank you, Hillbilly. Um, anyways, I just thought I'd hop on here for a few minutes and let you guys know that I'm sorry my live ended so abruptly last night. My batteries died and I didn't. I am feeling a lot better, Careless. In fact, even the gal that works with me in my community, the resource cop I told you about, Tracy, she was just here and she said I looked like 100% better, like better than what I did when I was living in the apartment. And it's only been 2 days since I've left the apartment, since this happened. So it's like something is different. It's that place that's 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 doing it. That's making me sick. And I don't know how. I really don't. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Glad you can showed up. Careless, Dorothy. Yeah, hi Adam, how are you doing? I'm doing fine too. I'm doing a lot better than what I was. I at least can move my arms a little bit now. They're both still broken, but I'm still alive. Hey Mandy, how you doing? I'm glad to see you guys too. Ugh. I still got an upset stomach, and they did help me by giving me a lot of medication to have a bowel movement, which I was constipated really bad. Took them 3 days to unconstipate me. And that's from, oh, hi there, gold is where you find it. No rookie. You'll always, gold is where you'll find it. You're always going to be rookie to me. I'm sorry. Hi Ozark, how are you doing? I'm very good. I'm doing better than what probably my bike is. My bike is okay. It's just the only thing that I broke on it was a camera mount. So, and I can get a new one of those. Both my elbows are broken that they know of. I'm not gonna need surgery, which is a good thing. Um, I will be at least in the hospital until Monday, and I think they're going to transfer me to a rehab facility. However, I might be able to go home for a little while during the day. I don't know how they're going to work that. I got to still talk to the social workers. But the OT people brought me some tools that I can feed myself with, and I can, reach things with the claw they gave me. Like if I have an itch, I can itch it like that. Ooh, that feels good. And they also brought a fork. The only thing I really need is for somebody to like cut up the meat and stuff so I can get it onto the fork or the spoon or whatever. I can now. They also brought me some tongs to wipe my bottom side with, which I couldn't before. They brought me the tongs, so that's embarrassing to say, but nonetheless, that happens. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm hoping that my granddaughter might be able to help me out, and if that's the case, then I'll probably be going home. But if not, then they'll be putting me in rehab because I can't wash my hair, I can't bathe myself or anything. I can feed myself and wipe myself now, but I can't bathe or anything like that. And I can't cook yet because of my arms being like this. They won't be coming off for at least 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, they said. Because I broke them. It was a clean break, anyways. They're not like a jagged break, it's a clean break. Let's see. Yeah, I can't wait to get back out and do some more panning too. Um, did you guys all see that park that I showed you on the first day I took you guys out on my lives? The one off the bridge there. That's got an area. If you go up on that where I took you down into the park there, and then if you go up on the other side of that road there, you go on to Washington Street. That's where the water park is. The kayak races are. They have kayak races, like championship races here in Arizona. It's an event that happens every year, I believe in June or July. And right down there is where I want to go and do some crevicing because that's all rocks down in there. Oh yeah, I'm okay, Lisa. Now, um, I wasn't about 2 days ago. I was a total wreck about 2 days ago. I broke both my elbows. Um, Other than that, I'm doing really good. I'm, you know, my gown here keeps on falling down though. 'Cause they don't have it tied in the back. Um, but things are going fairly well right now. I mean, my the resource cop knows that things are not going good for me where I'm at. She knows that now. She come here and she seen me here just before I came live here, and she knows that something's got to be done now, and that I will not be probably returning to that place that I came from from there from the apartment that I came from. I probably won't be returning to there. Um, Oh yeah, and that's just it too. They are going to be moving me, Lisa. Um, I guess it takes an emergency to make people listen to you, and that's a sad thing. That's really sad. Hey, archaeology, how you doing? Oh, Well, yeah, I'm glad to see you too. I hope everything is fine with everybody else too. I'm doing the best I can. I'm getting over with whatever's going on. I've been eating properly. I've been drinking properly. Um, I don't have drugs coming up my vents anymore. I'm in the hospital, but it's kind of sad, that you have to have an emergency to have somebody listen to you. But yeah, despite all of the circumstances, I'm still here. I'm still smiling. Still got the permagrin, okay? um, my doctor once told me to smile even though it hurts. Smile. Even though it hurts, guys. Always be smiling, even if it hurts. And I will. Hey, Annie. I'm gonna take these off for just a minute. I'll wipe my eyes here because they're a little damp. But yeah, I'm doing quite good now. Tracy's looking into a senior place for me that is 62 and older, allows pet, has got air conditioning, dishwasher, the whole 9 yards. So that'll be helpful. Um, oh, and I got into it with the nurse last night too. She the nurse deliberately turned off my call button. And then, how, like, when you're in the hospital on some units, they have you tethered to the bed. Well, they have me tethered to the chair. If I got up right now, the alarm would go off. I'm supposed to be tethered to the chair or to the bed too. But last night, this nurse, because I called her at 2 in the morning, she was still sleeping. She got angry and then came in here and turned off my call button and did not put the bed back on, the alarm on the bed. So I call her on the alarm and I wait for a half an hour for her to get here at 2 o'clock in the morning to use the restroom. And then she came, I asked her, I was being nice about it and everything. I asked her, hey, so it's pretty busy out there. It took a half an hour to get here, huh? And then because I said that, she took and turned off my alarm on the bed and she turned off my call button. And she thinks it's funny. So she comes in here this morning at like 7 o'clock and I let her have it. She was going off anyways, but I let her have it anyways. I'm not gonna, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. I told her, I'm not gonna argue. She goes to me, well, I'm not gonna argue with you're damn right you're not. I want your supervisor. I didn't come here to argue with you. I came here to get some help. I'm sick. I'm broken here. Dumbasses. Especially her. The rest of them are pretty cool, but she happened to be not so cool at all. Sorry about that. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I'm going to have to get a drink here. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. That's better. So I'm going to go for about a half hour here. I don't have too much more to say, but no, next time they assured me that I will not have her as a nurse anymore. Because I am going to write up a complaint against her too. Because that just was uncalled for. I know the way the hospital works. I have friends that work here. And I know that they have a room off to the side where they can lay down as long as somebody is covering their patients while they're laying down. And I understand that it gets monotonous here at night and they do get tired. I understand that. But what I don't understand is the snap ass attitude that comes afterwards when you need them to come in and let you use the restroom. You know? It's not my fault that you didn't get any sleep during the day when you were supposed to be sleeping. I mean, if you took a night shift, you know, if you're doing night shifts, you should be sleeping during the day. And if you're not, that's not my problem. And it's not my problem that I got in an accident. I didn't do it purposely. It was an accident. And I'm sure they would not want their parents or their loved ones to be treated as I was treated. Yeah, I know that, Lisa. I do know that. But, it's just that, it wouldn't have been so bad if she would have came in here and, excuse me, I'm sorry, instead of, oh, you're being accusatory and all that. I was, because you did do it. I'm sorry. And if you can't accept that responsibility, that's not my fault. I accept my shit. I know that I fucked up when I did that bike accident. I know that. Oh yeah, that's what they did with me too. And then when on the way in here, I told them I'm allergic to a lot of the drugs. I'm allergic to a lot of pain medication. Demerol, codeine, morphine, Depakote. And I'm naming all these meds that I'm allergic to. Oh, I tell her that I need something for like a suppository or a... Hi, come on in. Hi. I'm sorry, can you just set that over there for right now? I'm on a live stream.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Date of birth?
4/3 of 66.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
They just brought me my dinner. So, I suppose I'm gonna have to eat it soon. Okay, now what? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. Dorothy, I do understand that. When you probably used to be a nurse, that, people gave a fuck about the people that were in the hospital. But now they don't. Oh, well, it's not our problem if they're dying in the bed and we're sleeping. Their righteous attitudes is what gets me. That, no, well, we can do no wrong because we're in the field. Well, guess what? You are doing wrong when you're pulling my arm and making it hurt even worse than what it is. Leave me do it. You'll get what you need. I know what my body can handle. You don't. You are learning out of a book what you think should be going on. And yeah, you may need the x-rays. That does not give you the right to, pull it in the wrong direction, though. Let me show you. I'll do it. And they got their pictures by me doing it myself. Here, let me do it. I will get you the picture. And they got it by letting me do it. For most of them, yes, Jason, it is just that, a paycheck. They could give a fuck about their patients. My daughter comes home and she's a CNA. My daughter comes home and cries every fucking night about somebody that she had to not take care of because they wouldn't let her do it the way they wanted themselves to be treated. Oh, you don't need to do that, because that's not part of your. Fuck you, man. It's compassion, you dumbasses. Yeah, I do have a fighting spirit. I do. I really do. And I'll get better soon. I absolutely will. And yes, Dorothy, you're absolutely right. There are still good nurses out there. I've had several of them in here today. There's one in particular that was in here today and yesterday. I have no problem with her whatsoever. It's with the nurse that I caught jacking off, and then, I said something to her, and then she got smart ass with me. That I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with every nurse that comes in here. And I apologized also to the nurse that came on at 7 because this is when it happened. It was at 7 o'clock this morning. I also apologized to the nurse that came on after her. I'm sorry you had to run into this bullshit, but this is the way it's going. This is what happened. And I'm sorry that I'm upset about it and that you're here and I'm blowing steam at you. I'm not like screaming at you in general. I'm screaming around you about the situation. I'm so sorry. Yeah, exactly. If you're not satisfied where you're at, when I lived in Stanley, the Stanley Hospital, the doctor knew me when I was drinking, and then for 10 years I didn't drink, and I went back to that same doctor, and he started saying, "Well, we're not going to treat you because you're drunk again." I said, "No, I'm not. I haven't had a drink in over 10 years." And my son was there, and my son reamed him a good asshole too. It's like bullshit. She just got stung by a bee. She got bee sting right there on her lip. You dumbass. Can you not see? Well, like I said, I'm good. I am definitely good. I mean, yeah, I'm venting. But I'm also giving praise to those who uh, uh, deserve it. You guys deserve it, and the nurses that are here that are helping me deserve it. There's, like I said, the one in particular, I let it go. I did. I did let it go. I just wanted to tell y'all what was going on, and that my helper, the resource cop that got me into housing, she was here today, and she's getting me different housing, knowing what I look like there versus what I look like here. And I guess it's really the only thing that really upsets me the most is that they didn't take me. They didn't take me for me. They took me as, oh, okay, she's complaining, but it's not happening. Until you see it's happening, and then they believe you. And it's been that way most of my life with this brain injury. Oh, you got a brain injury, it's your brain injury. Oh, it's your brain injury. No, it's not my brain injury. This is actually happening, you guys. Grrr. Just one. I'm a fighter. I really am. I'll fight until the death. And anyways, Everything's going pretty good, and I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew that I'm up and moving, not very fastly, mind you, but I'm still up and kicking, and I'm in good spirits most of the time. And I'll be letting you know throughout my stay here and throughout the rehab stages of what's going on and everything, and when I'll be getting out of the hospital and letting y'all know, updating you as things become apparent to me. Okay. I know that the community is concerned about what's going on, and so I just want to let you guys know what's going on, and I'll continue. Excuse me. I'll continue to update you all on what's going on. Much appreciated. Yeah, thank you, Hobo. Thank you. Um, I'm hoping I'm already moving this arm fairly well. It just doesn't bend yet at the elbow. They have it in a sling or in a what is it called? Uh, it's like a cast, but it's only half of one. It's like a splint. There we go. Sorry about that. It's in a splint, and I'm going to be staying strong. I will be strong. I ain't gonna let nobody, walk on me. I've done that most of my life, and now I'm at this age where I'm saying, no, I'm taking back my life. Screw you. If you don't believe what I'm saying, that's your problem. I know what I'm saying is true. And it'll come out because, the truth always tells. And if it doesn't, well, then you go around telling lie after lie after lie until it bites you in the ass. That's the truth. And y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know that I'm not lying on that. The truth will come out regardless. You say, like, okay, when I was living with my sister says, oh no, that's not true. I said, I'll prove it to you, it's true. And within that day, I proved it to her that it was true. And she's like, no, man, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I know it's true. And if I have to go to my grave telling everybody that it's true, guess what? That's what I'll do. Because I know it's true. I know what I'm doing is true. I'm living life my way now and not anybody else's way. If it means breaking both my elbows, well, I'm not so keen on that ideal, but I'll get through it just because I have to. Right? If you can show people the truth and continue to show them the truth time and time again, you're going to put an impression on them. And that's what I'm trying to do, is put an impression on people that you don't need to be mean to other people to have a life. You don't. You don't have to use drugs to escape reality, because reality is going to be there whether you're on drugs or whether you're not. I'm a walking testament of that. I mean, I was a big time alcoholic. I was a big time drug dealer or drug user too. And hello, I'm still alive. I'm still here and sober. Oh yeah, archaeology. I'll definitely keep you guys posted for sure. I'm going to be doing a live like every other day or every day, depending on, how I'm feeling and all. Because I'm sure they're going to be starting to do rehab with me. And once that rehab starts, that takes a lot out of me, physically and mentally, because I want to do good when I'm doing it. And I really want to get it to the point where I can function decent, but it hurts. It's a big time hurt to get there, and sometimes that makes me physically sick to do the rehab. I know when I had my brain injury, I had a lot of mental blocks that I just couldn't get up and do the stuff they wanted me to because of the mental stuff in it. But yeah, I'm facing this big time. I'm going to be facing it big time, and I've got a better head on my shoulder now that, I'm feeling better. When you feel better, you're more apt to do things. True or not? True or not? If you feel better, you're more apt to do more things, correct? I mean, that's just the way it is. If you're not feeling well mentally, you're not going to mentally want to do anything. Absolutely true. Right. I mean, that's just and people have got to realize that, and people that have never gone through a terrible time don't realize, they have no clue what it takes just to even get one foot out of the bed. When I was doing the rehab for my brain injury, my doctor came in and told me, you either use those legs or you lose those legs. And guess what? I still got my legs, so guess what I did? I used my legs because I didn't want to lose my legs. When stark reality hits you and you have to do something, you have to do it. You're right, I do got this. I will have this. I'm now free of that situation over there. My living situation is what was getting me. And I'm free of that now by being in the hospital, eating properly, and just doing like I'm supposed to be doing. Hey Steven, how you doing? I'm glad you came. Nice seeing ya. Good evening to everybody who's been here. Deanna or Dina and Bear and Adam and Dorothy and Annie and all yous. Thank you for being here. You guys mean so much to me. And Stephen, if you hadn't heard, I'm in the hospital. I broke both of my elbows, this one and this one, on a bike accident a couple of days ago. And Rusty, yep, okay, I'm sorry I missed you, Rusty. I love you guys too, Annie. I really do. I really appreciate all of you. You guys have made me feel like I'm at least worth something, you know. It's okay. Thank you, Mandy. And then I'm doing okay. Yep, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I try to be awesome. I'm not always awesome. I'm not awesome to people that don't know me. I mean, you all know me now because, I've been doing lives for almost 3 months. But that nurse that was on last night, she didn't know me. And she thought that she could, do things that weren't very nice to me. So, and then argue the point that I caught her doing it. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. I said, good, then I don't want to argue with you. I want your supervisor. I'm not going to lay down and let people walk on me anymore. This is bullshit. I'm sorry. Anyways, I gotta get going, guys. My lunch or my dinner is getting cold, and they delivered it about 15 minutes ago. So, and I don't know if they can warm it up or not. So, oh yeah, no, they won't let her. I talked to the head nurse, the the head nurse this morning, and she said that she will not put her on mine anymore as that, like, my nurse anymore, the one that screwed me over this morning. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I will try and go live again tomorrow. If not, it will for sure be the next day. It all depends on what. Tomorrow's Monday, so there will be a lot of people in and out of the room to get me to do what's going on, and I'll have to let you guys know on Tuesday what was said on Monday, whether they're going to transfer me to a rehab or if I'm going home or what happens. I don't know. So I'm going to end this live so I can go and eat my dinner. And thank you guys for all the support and the get wells and the prayers. You guys are all in my prayers. And I'll keep you dated, okay? Love you guys. Bye.